Hi guys, so it is 6.5 weeks on T more or less for me now. It's the Monday, so my 6 weeks was Friday, so you know. I got a letter through the post today from Dr. Kurtz's clinic. I asked him for the kind of printouts and copies and stuff for my blood work, so that when I go to see the Charing Cross on the 7th of February, I'll have that as records. I think it's a good thing to have, so that they can, see what you're about and stuff. I've got another appointment with him on the 4th of February, so I'll have a shot then. Then I'll have my first Charing Cross appointment. Then they'll probably send me away again and say that they won't refer till the second appointment. So I've probably got about another 2 more appointments with Dr. Curtis before the NHS can take me over. But something that really worried me about the blood work, because obviously, he looked at it and then was like, yeah, that's fine, you can start T, no problem. But what really worried me was that one of my results, my CK level or something, was 600 points higher than the normal range. Which was a bit of a worry. And my cholesterol as well is crazy high. And obviously, like a risk, and these were pre-T results, so obviously a risk of starting T is that your cholesterol goes up, and my family have a bit of a history with high cholesterol, so I kind of wish he'd told me those things as well, because obviously interpreting the blood work is difficult. And although he didn't see any problems with me starting T, there were just like general things that those blood tests flagged up that I just need to be a bit careful about in my general life, which I sort of wish that he had made clearer to me, really, because if I hadn't have requested the paperwork, I never would have seen for myself that some levels were very high. But yeah, anyway, I mean, I had an appointment with him on Friday, and we did more or less like a proper catch up about how stuff's going and whatever. He was lovely. He's a very charming guy, and it went well. I mean, basically, I felt like a bit of more, and he was like, kind of, how's it all going? I was like, yeah, fine, really happy, really chilled. He was like, what's changed? I was like, lots of stuff, So, yeah, one of the things that he wrote, because he wrote like a follow-up letter for me to kind of hand on to my GP or whatever, which I need to get around to doing because I still haven't given any of the paperwork to my GP, was that my clothes are more masculine. And I don't think that's true, because they're the same clothes. So I think it's just that they're fitting in a more masculine way, like, kind of, because I'm a fairly petite person, so actually finding clothes that fitted, so like a lot of clothes that should have been kind of figure hugging clothes for a guy were a little bit bigger on me, and I think that I'm fitting into them, and I'm and also I just think I've got so much more confidence with clothes now. I am willing to wear stuff that's a bit tighter, and not worry about it, like I've just got generally more confident in wearing clothes. Actually, I bought a beautiful winter coat. Oh, it's divine. It's from All Saints, and I've been hankering after it for months. And I bought it, and I love it. And it's really smart, like really crisp, kind of proper coat. Like something you can wear over a suit jacket and stuff as well. Like, oh, I love it. Anyway, that made my day. I don't know why I'm telling you this. It was really good. I was talking to my mum the other day, and she said about my voice, she said it's lower but it's not deeper, like it doesn't it doesn't sound like a guy's voice yet, and I can hear it getting, like, I can hear that it's lower than it was pre-T, but I'm a little bit worried that if it then breaks and goes down, that it's going to be really, really low. I don't want to really, I don't want like, I kind of like bassy rumble, so yeah, kind of would like wish that my voice would decide where it's going to be and do something. Kind of wish it would break and do something, because it can't just keep getting gradually lower, I guess. If it's not, I mean, you know, what my mum's saying is it's lower but it's not deeper, then it's got to do the deeper bit, and I'm worried that it gets lower as it gets deeper, because that would, I don't know. Yeah, that's the other thing, my face, I don't know, I think maybe it's thinning out or something, but it's making my neck look really fat. And I think my neck has generally got a bit bigger as well, like kind of broadened out, but like, as I'm losing weight from my face, my neck, do you know what I mean? Can you see? I just look like straight up and down. There's no, my neck's gotten really fat. So I wrote down stuff this time because I was fed up of writing really shit videos for everybody where I just kind of and ah, which actually I'm doing more now because I've got a list. But muscle growth as well, and I think as well slight weight gain. But like, because I thought I was losing weight across my stomach, but actually I think it's more like a kind of man's barrel stomach, you know, like kind of when we get a little pot belly and guys get like a barrel, you know, and I think that I was fooled into thinking I was losing weight, and actually I was just evening it out into one big rotund mass of beer belly. So I got to do something about that. I got to lose some weight or work out again or do something, anything really, to kind of capitalise on the muscle gain and the growth that I'm getting, but also to not, you know, not put on too much weight, I guess. And then hair growth, like, yeah, but, I mean, hair is kind of growing in black and stuff, and that's great, but I mean, this is going to sound like the dumbest thing in the world, but obviously it takes time to grow. So you see it and you're like, oh cool, you know, that's a hair that wasn't there before, or that's growing in black and not blonde, or whatever. But it's not that exciting because then, you know, it takes X many weeks to actually grow into a hair. So like, you know, that really is sort of steady and slow and gradual and whatever. And it's happening, but you know, it'll be probably several months yet before visually that is sort of a big noticeable thing, you know, like without, you know, having to sit there hunting, you know. Not that I do that, I don't spend my time counting body hair. Should probably make that clear. But anyway, yeah, so that is me at 6.5 weeks. In terms of this blog, like a couple of mates of mine who have more knowledge about the Tinterweb than I do are looking into stuff, but basically like my comments did get posted to the blog and not removed, but the photo's still up there and I've had no response from the blog owner, and weirdly the other people that also write on the blog don't seem to have any sense that it's also inappropriate. You know, that if they're writing on a blog where people are actively saying, very politely I might add, that they don't want their image used, and there's nobody saying, hey blog owner, these people don't want their image used, you know, like, and hunting around a bit more on the blog, they've kind of addressed this issue of people asking for their photos to be removed before, and their view on it is, well, it appears that they have rationalised the use of the images in their own head and seem unwilling to remove people's images. So I, for I guess my own mental health, have just decided to give up on it. Like, because I don't think you'll get anywhere, and I think that's a shame, but, you know. Yeah, I think that's about it. I won't make videos weekly anymore. I'll make one at 2 months, and then depending on how I feel, maybe 2.5 months, but I might just then leave it till 3 months, because I don't want to clog up people's YouTube. So, yeah, 6.5 weeks, and I'll make a video probably on the 8th of December for my 2 months. Okay, bye everybody.